Good morning. Today I've been asked to speak a little bit about anger and maybe the fire that burns inside. When I was asked about that, I in turn replied, what do you mean by anger? And what do you mean by the fire within? And basically what I seem to get out of it is how when we get angry, we can sometimes allow the passion and the rage within to burn white hot like a fire. Why do we do that? Well, there's a lot of reasons, I guess, but one of the biggest reasons seems to stem in the fact that we have a difficult time giving up our grievances we have with other people, or even ourselves. Somebody said something to us, somebody looked at us wrong, somebody hurt our feelings, or maybe embarrassed us. We did something, somebody, so many different things, and it makes us so angry inside. We just want to get even. We just want to feel better. If we get back at somebody else, we think that it's going to somehow make us not feel so bad. In reality, however, all it does is add something else, another grievance on top of the pile we already have. It's no wonder we have so many things causing our body to get out of balance and leaving us with dis-ease. So what do we do? How do we get rid of this anger? How do we get rid of the fire that burns within? Well, I think one of the biggest ways is probably just by learning how to forgive. And along with forgiveness, I guess, would be love. Because to me, forgiving is loving, and loving is forgiving. If you truly love yourself, and if you truly love those around you and everyone you come in contact with, there's really no reason to get angry, and there's really no reason to forgive. Because nothing that anyone can do to you can really make you angry, because you love them and you see the beauty in them, the perfectness. That's just kind of how it can be, if we choose. How do we forgive? Well, first off, when we can't forgive, we're basically allowing that grievance, the person, the instance, ourself, whatever it may be that's got us all angry, we're allowing that to control us, to enslave us. The other person goes on living their life without any thought of us, and all we can do is be mad about them. And it eats us up inside. So what do? How do we make it go away? That's a difficult one. It takes time and practice and work, and we can work on that over time. I can talk more about that on other chats. But it's part of the journey, part of exploring life's options. It's sort of something that you have to work through. When you start feeling that anger come about you, you can sort of close your eyes and think, delete, delete, delete. Just like a computer. Delete those thoughts out of your mind. That takes practice too. You can also do things like stop for a minute. Close your eyes if you can. Take a really nice, slow, deep breath. And while you're taking that breath in, think of something that's peaceful and gives you joy. And then let it out. Nice and slowly, and feel your body react. When you get angry, it takes 5 to 8 hours for your body to get back to normal. You've caused your body just to become a mess. No wonder we have ulcers and stomach problems, digestion problems. Our skin breaks out. We feel terrible. We do it pretty much to ourselves. People will say, what do you mean? You really believe that you can bring these things on yourself? Well, yeah. I mean, it's obvious. We treat ourselves and others in a terrible, nasty manner. We're essentially doing the same thing to ourselves. But I'm getting off the subject. I digress, as they say. You feel the anger coming on. Something my wife taught me early on in our marriage is, do I want to be right or do I want to be happy? And I also think of things like it's like a pimple on a gnat's fanny. It's that small. You can't even see it. Is it really worth ruining your day? Is it really worth ruining a friendship? Is it really worth making yourself sick over? I don't think so. Been there, done that. Somebody pulls in front of you on the highway. I want to get that guy. I flip him off and I want to run him off the road. Really? The poor guy might be late for work, or he's got his own issues. He doesn't know who you are, doesn't even care. He's just living his life. But now he just took control over yours. Delete, delete, delete. Deep breath. peace. It's that easy. Now, I say it's that easy. Try it and you'll see. It does take practice, it takes work, it takes commitment. I get pissed off just like everybody else, but I work through it a lot quicker and it happens a lot less frequent and it's not as severe. So, I don't want to be here all day talking to you and turn this into a full-length movie. I would just ask you to think about what it is that's bothering you, what's making you upset. Try showering a little bit of grace on top of it. What that means is, I mess up. I love myself. Other people mess up. I love them. It's no big deal. When that car pulls in front of you next time, just let him go and wish him the best that he's okay. And you'll find also that the more you do these kind of things, the less those actions will happen. Because what's happening is now you're attracting more positive events into your life. So instead of having people cutting you off and driving slow in front of you and making you mad, what you'll end up is you'll find yourself driving with traffic all around you but not near you. You'll find yourself pulling into a traffic parking lot and there's a spot right there by the front door. You'll find yourself going into the restaurant and right after you get your table, you walk right in and sit down, and right after you get your table, you see the place fill up. When I see those things, when those things happen with me, I just smile and I say, thank you, Lord. I'm grateful for all the abundance and all the blessings in my life. And maybe I've gotten away from anger a little bit in this conversation, but what I'm trying to get across to you is that as you start thinking about love and forgiveness and about grace, the same way that you're loved unconditionally and that grace is showered on you every day of your life, no matter what, you start doing that and you'll find your life softening. You'll find a lot more joy coming into it, a lot more opportunities for happiness and peace. And all of a sudden you'll say, oh my goodness, this is pretty cool. Life is pretty great. And I got to tell you, it's taken me a number of years, but life is pretty great. I can now say I love myself. I can now say I love you. And I mean it. You're a perfect, beautiful soul. Try looking in the mirror and telling yourself that. And try believing it. And then you'll see it in everyone else. Have a great day. I love you.